Little Monday Night Baseball here, kicking off May. Thanks to Bernie for getting us through April. I know between Bernie and I and whoever, we're going to get through May here come Friday, probably by Thursday anyway. We typically get through April and May in the first real week. And we only had like almost 2 weeks in April. So take a look at what we've got. We've got two teams in the second up division that are out in front big time. Crystal Lake 10-2. Washington 12-3, and then over in the No More Tears, how about the Real Chicago team? Not the new Chicago that's really buckshot, but the old Chicago coming back under the Real category. So they're off to an 11-1 start. They've made a few trades, so we'll see what happens with that. But should be some interesting matchups here as we kick off May. Let's take a look at Lancaster and Union Stewards over here. And we get a Lancaster win 8-3. So now Union Stewards just a season away from, well, season and a half, I guess, away from winning their big one. They're 7-8 now to start. How about Nooch involved in a rare trade with San Francisco? And oh my God, what a victory here as St. Louis puts 20 runs up, 20-6. Real and Edmonton. Edmonton rains on the parade as Real only their second loss. Hershiser with the win. Clemens, the loss, and Clemens just came over in a trade. Lehigh and Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake, a shutout by Doc Gooden, outduels Carl Hubble. Complete game for Gooden. Vegas loses to Gary, the Mill Rats. You may know them. Carlos owns that team as the old T-ville franchise that went away and came back. Now they are Gary. Oh yeah. Yeah, whenever you drop it, midlife will throw it in there. Um, so Gary with the win there. Carolina and Philadelphia. Philadelphia's been struggling, but they get a win. So hey, if you start winning, maybe you don't need to work on your manager file. Who knows? Victory over Carolina. So on to the second. I think when we get about 3 or 4 days in here, there's a couple good matchups I may want to broadcast and feature the game. Crystal Lake at Manchester. Crystal Lake, another win. Crystal Lake is on fire. They are now 12-2. Union Stewards and Beantown. Beantown a 10-4 win. Just talked to Mike Silva on the Discord. He's probably thinking, man, Steve just jinxed me. San Francisco at Gary, and Gary with a 4-0 shutout. The submarine pitcher Carl Mays with the win. Lehigh headed into Vegas. Vegas shuts out Lehigh. So Lehigh's been shut out 2 in a row. Vegas, word on the street is they're looking to play for next year, but that might change if they keep winning. St. Louis at Washington, 9-4, Washington over St. Louis. Philadelphia takes a loss to Carolina on this one, and Chicago and Edmonton, 2-1 win for Edmonton. Real, 8-1 win. So let's take a look at the third. See if there's a game here that get interested in. I think I may that Chicago Edmonton one. They're both right there, Buckshot and them fighting for that third spot. I might do that one. Carolina and Philly. Bob Gibson with the win for Carolina. Crystal Lake and Manchester. Crystal Lake on a tear, but this time John Tudor has that great 85 season that he has right here. Gets the win. Union Stewards and Beantown. 9-2. Gary and San Fran. This time Lefty Grove gets the win. Real, a 5-0 shutout behind Kershaw. They are on fire. Washington, another win. And this time Lehigh scores, but they've lost their third in a row here as Vegas with a 6-3 win. So let's fire up this Chicago at Edmonton. See a game in action. Let's play ball.
Pitching for Edmonton, Bob Feller.
Edmonton moving into Forbes Field.
Rice walked.
2.
Rice stole second. Wagner line to short, Rice caught off second, 2 out. Rose grounded to first, 3 out. Pitching for Chicago, Claude Hendricks. Coiler line to center, 1 out. Gehringer grounded to second, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Cochran struck out, 3 out.
Dead ball.
Guerrero hit by pitch.
Poot.
Guerrero caught stealing second, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Bench struck out, 2 out.
I like to point out that Bench has been part of this Buckshots franchise. I want to call them Chicos, but they're now the Chicago Gangsters. He's been there since the
Gosling
beginning.
grounded to short, 3 out. Ortiz grounded to second, 1 out.
Strike 3.
O'Neill struck out, 2 out. Grantham fly to left center, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Cabrera struck out, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Cash struck out, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Grich struck out, 3 out. Trainer grounded to the pitcher, 1 out. Right fly to center, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Mitchell struck out, 3 out. Rice fly to deep right, 1 out. Wagner grounded to second, 2 out.
Time.
Uh-oh. Not a hit in the game through 3, and we're going to get a rain delay. 45 minutes. Hendricks and Feller still look good, but let's see if that'll have an effect
Rain delay
on the
minutes.
flow. Look like a hell of a pitcher's duel. And there's the first hit
Rose
of the
grounded
game.
a
Hey,
single
welcome
between
in, Jeff.
first and second.
Jeff, hoping this is the year he can get that Edmonton team to the playoffs. Got a hell of a pitching staff.
Guerrero grounded to third, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Coiler struck out, 1 out. Gehringer grounded to third, 2 out.
Oh, error by Bobby Grich.
Cochran grounded to second, safe on an error.
Strike 3.
Ortiz struck out, 3 out.
Ball 4.
Bench walked. Gosling bunted out to first, bench to second, sacrifice,
Strike 3.
1 out.
You're out.
Cabrera struck out, 2 out.
Oh, got the first run of the game as
Cash
Chicago
lined a single up the middle, bench scored,
scores.
Chicago 1 Edmonton 0.
Two.
Grich grounded a single between third and short, Cash to third. Rice grounded to second, 3 out.
Looks like this might be a low-scoring pitcher's duel. Had that rain delay for 45
O'Neill
minutes.
doubled
so
off the
let's
wall in right
see.
center. Grantham grounded to second, O'Neill to third,
Ball
1
4.
out. Trainer walked. Catcher pickoff.
That'll end it.
Right grounded to second, second to first double
We
play,
played 5, 1
3 out.
nothing Chicago. A lot of time, even David Landau mentioned that he clicks on
Wagner
Chicago,
grounded to the pitcher, 1 out.
thinking it's his team. So what a maneuver by Buckshot, moving the whole franchise to Chicago when Fickle David left for the Bronx. What a move.
Strike 3.
Rose struck out, 2 out.
Infield fly. Trainer's got it.
Guerrero popped to third, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Mitchell struck out, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Coiler struck out, 2 out.
Kyler, they're calling him Coiler. Might have to do some Translation fixes.
Gehringer lined a triple to left.
It's a bouncer, and Cochran gets thrown
Cochran
out.
grounded to short, 3 out.
Top of 7.
Strike 3.
Bench struck out, 1 out.
Boot.
Gosling grounded to short, 2 out.
Glenn Buckshot Wright in the game, playing short for Edmonton.
Cabrera grounded to short, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Big
Ortiz
Poppy.
struck out at first, 1 out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
O'Neill walked. Grantham grounded to short, forcing O'Neill at second, 2 out. Trainer grounded to second, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Cash struck out, 1 out. Grich grounded to second, 2 out. Rice lined a single between first and second.
2.
Feller a little less EPC due to that 45-minute
Magner
rain
fly
delay.
to shallow left, 3 out.
See how that affects the EPC for Hendricks and Feller. Two guys that usually have plenty in the tank to go the distance.
Wright grounded to third, 1 out. Mitchell grounded to the pitcher, 2 out.
A web gem by Hannes Webb.
Coiler grounded to short, 3 out.
Uh-oh. Pete Rose adds another run to it, and it's 2-0 Chicago now.
Rose hit a solo homer down the right field line, 388 feet, Chicago 2 Edmonton 0. Guerrero grounded to third, 1 out.
Now the bullpen moves. Here comes Brian Harvey.
Pitching for Edmonton, Brian Harvey. Bench grounded to second, 2 out. Gosling grounded to third, 3 out.
Hendricks looks like he could be tired, but they're going to keep him in. Wait a minute. Error on Bobby Grich.
Gehringer grounded to second, safe on throwing error.
Tying run at the plate. Oh! Little drama there on a
Cochran
long
fly
fly
to
out.
very deep right, 1 out.
Pave.
Ortiz grounded to first, forcing Gehringer at second, 2 out.
And Hendricks makes the play himself, locks it down for a 2-0 win. Hey out there, everyone. Beatles popping in, leaving a like. Welcome in, everybody. I see Beatles out there, Clue Jeff, Midlife, and others. Let's see what we got here. On to May 4th. So what do we have going on here? Crystal Lake on a hot streak. This time, Kevin Apier gets a win, 2-1, Manchester over Crystal Lake. Now, Edmonton at home, but here comes Lancaster and Edmonton, a 10-inning win. We'll move on now to Carolina, who's 10-6, facing Beantown. Carolina make them 11-6 with that win. Here's San Fran and Gary, two teams struggling early on a 1-0 shutout. Chicago and Real. We might have to do one of these games, folks. The Chicago, old Chicago versus new Chicago. This is got the makings of some kind of a grudge match. If there's any way we can give both owners shit, I'd love to do it. And the Real Chicago, the new old Chicago, beat Chicago 16-7. Vegas, this time Lehigh gets a win, Hubble. Washington, a winner over St. Louis. And Philadelphia lays it on the Union Stewards 13-2. So on to the fifth. Take a look at some of these matchups we've got here. Who do I want to look at today? You know, I may look at my own team. I haven't even seen them play yet against Washington. See what this Washington team's all about. There's no clowning around. They are the killer clowns now. Manchester, a 7-6 winner. Carolina and Beantown put up double digits, but it's a one-run victory for Carolina. Crystal Lake takes care of Gary. Maddox off to a 3-0 start. Union Stewards up in Philly. Lancaster, a win over Edmonton. The other old new Chicago transplants beat the Real and St. Louis over Vegas. So let's take a look. Let's see my Lizards in action. As usual, they're off to a cold start. And Jamie's got Washington playing in Briggs Tiger Stadium, so this ought to be good. Who are we going to see? We're going to see Max Lanier and Smokey Joe Wood. Well, Beatles, if you've popped in here, let me tell you what we're going to start.
Max Lanier.
The season 11 will be bringing in the Negro Leagues, and Clue and I have been working through a plan, and we're ready to integrate our Fields of Dreams starting in season 11, so that ought to be fun. Here we go. Max Lanier on the mound. Huey Jennings, old school pre-1900 shortstop.
Jennings grounded to third, 1 out.
We'll see some old players in this one. We got Billy Hamilton, Dan Bruthers, Bill Dolan. So we'll see some really old vintage baseball players here for these two teams.
Bressler grounded to short, 2 out. Hargrave fly to deep left center, 3 out. Pitching for Lehigh, Smokey Joe Wood. Hamilton grounded to short, 1 out. Slaughter line to first, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Frank Baker, another good dead ball player.
Baker walked. Baker caught stealing second, 3 out. Galarraga singled to center.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Roland walked, Galarraga to second. Barfield lined a single between third and short. Galarraga scored. Roland to second. Lehigh 1 Washington 0. Hayes struck out, 1 out. Williams fly to very deep right center. Roland to third, 2 out. Kritz grounded to second, 3 out.
Here's the babe.
Ruth struck out, 1 out. Dolan flied down the right field line, 2 out. Bruthers lined a single to left center.
He ain't heavy, he's Dan Bruthers. Guy I hope gets in the Hall of Fame, sweet Lou Whitaker.
Bruther stole second.
Ball 4.
Whitaker walked. Ball. Harper grounded to second, 3 out. Jennings flied down the left field line, 1 out. Bressler lined a single up the middle. Hargrave doubled to left center, Bressler to third.
Strike 3.
Galarraga struck out, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Roland struck out, 3 out. Moore grounded to third, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Hamilton struck out, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Slaughter walked. Baker grounded to second, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Barfield struck out, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Hayes struck out, 2 out. Williams grounded to second, 3 out.
Ruth, a hit. He's batting 308 in the replay,
Ruth doubled to right center.
or in our league. Uh-oh, Bill Dolan's going to bunt him
Dolan
over.
bunted out to the catcher, Ruth to third, sacrifice, 1 out. Bruthers grounded to third, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Whitaker struck out, 3 out.
Holy cow.
It is odd seeing, if anybody's been
Kritz
in this
doubled
league,
off the wall in left
this is
center.
not a lot of familiarity here with some of the past Lehigh Lizards. This is my team, and I'm looking at them like, yeah, it's a completely different vibe this year. It's a hodgepodge crew.
Jennings bunted out to the pitcher, Kritz to third, sacrifice, 1 out. Bressler grounded to third, Kritz scored, 2 out, Lehigh 2 Washington 0. Hargrave fly to very deep left center, 3 out. Harper grounded to third, 1 out. Moore lined a single to left center. Hamilton fly to right, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Slaughter walked, Moore to second.
Strike 3.
Baker struck out, 3 out.
Great play by Hamilton.
Galarraga fly down the left field line, 1 out.
Ball 4.
Roland walked.
Strike 3.
Barfield struck out, 2 out. Hayes lined a single between third and short, Roland to third. Williams hit a 3-run homer to right center, 380 feet, Lehigh 5 Washington 0. Pitching for Washington, Howie, Pollitt.
Strike 3.
Kritz struck out, 3 out.
The Babe Ruth factor. Home run number 10. I think we're just in the third week of the season.
Ruth hit a solo homer to right center, 384 feet, Lehigh 5 Washington 1. Dolan struck out, 1 out. Bruthers fly to right, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Whitaker walked.
10.
Harper singled to
Two-out
center,
rally.
Whitaker to third. Moore fly to shallow left, 3 out. Jennings grounded to the pitcher, 1 out.
Ball 4.
Bressler walked.
Ball 4.
Hargrave walked, Bressler to second. Galarraga lined a single to left center, Bressler to third, Hargrave to second.
Strike 3.
Roland struck out, 2 out.
Holy cow.
Pollitt almost out
Barfield
of it
grounded
there.
to third, safe on an error, Bressler scored, Hargrave to third, Galarraga to second, Lehigh 6 Washington 1.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Hayes
Zoom
doubled
this
off the
one.
wall down the first base line, Hargrave scored, Galarraga scored, Barfield scored, Lehigh 9 Washington 1.
Yeah, Washington gets a couple on the board there, but let's move on to some other action. See what we've got. Did we get them all done on the 5th? Yes, we did. Lehigh at Washington. This is the second game of that series. Washington in extra innings with a win. Union Stewards and Philly. Oh, what a hell of a game there. 13-12. No pitcher, not a pitcher's matchup for sure. Nooch gets shut out by MV. Lancaster again at Edmonton, and they come out with an 11-9 win. Again, an extra inning win here. Carolina gets beat by Beantown. Crystal Lake a winner over Gary. Real and Chicago. The Real Chicago beat Chicago. What a crazy setup that is. And Vegas beat St. Louis 10-0. So what do we have on the 7th? I'm going to figure out a game here to highlight. And who do I want to see play here tonight? You know what I'm going to do? I think I might do St. Louis and, oh, you know what? Carolina and Real. We got to do that one. A couple of big winners up there. Doubleheader on this day, St. Louis at Gary, though. Gary, a 3-2 winner. Washington off to this great 16-4 start. Make it 17-4. Lancaster is a winner. Manchester, Mike Scott, a big winner. Edmonton 6-3. Beantown, a winner. Crystal Lake over Vegas, and Gary beat St. Louis. And let's take a look at this Carolina team. Dave W. Hit this one. Dun, dun, dun. Fulton County Stadium, folks. The launching pad and David
Pitching for Real,
Ball.
Mark Langston.
Here we go. Now I'm sitting here wondering. Let me go double check something. Why are we in Fulton County Stadium? Stand by. Fulton County for Real. Is the other Chicago team, the Gangsters, are they supposed to even be in that ballpark? Let me go back and check. Just want to make sure I haven't made a mistake since these two teams confuse the hell out of all of us. Take a look at ballparks here. And it is, in fact, 1926 Griffith Stadium. Or this one. And let's see what I've got for Griffith here. Everybody loves this. They tune in to watch some baseball. Now we're going to get to see people move some markers around. I do think I have some Griffith that's already plotted out. Let's see. Got me some paint. (1926) Griffith. You know, I think we'll do. Let me just grab my. And let's do it. Apologize for the delay, but hey, thought I had them all set up once. See what we get. Save it. And we'll move them around. I guess I'll entertain you with some stories. Who out here? Well, that's we're going to watch viewers shred like crazy now. Get the park all set up. Didn't even know I had this Griffith view here. Some of this stuff I got at MLB The Show, the last iteration. It's always nice for grabbing some screenshots, downloading them to use them in some of the sim games. Also have Mike Silva's work. I just haven't got anything set up yet for this park. Just drag and drop markers. See, we got right field, center field, left, on deck road. And I thought I had these, but I had the wrong ballpark assignment. So now we've got Buckshot where he should be. Got to move this, find the other markers. Away we go. Third base, left field. And there we go. So, back to where we started, I believe. Away we go.
Pitching for real, Mark Langston.
Interesting. Why it's not assigning that to the right one. Let's take a look. Chicago. '26 Griffith. Let me just do this, exit completely out, so that ballpark will stick. You'd think after 10 seasons we'd have some of this shit down, but hey, stuff happens. And we have run off about over half of our viewership, which is always great.
Pitching for real, Mark Langston.
Pitching for real.
Chapman fly to very deep
Now
right.
I'm just realizing
1 out.
this is Chicago, the mascot, not Real. Or it is Real. Again, more confusing.
Boudreaux grounded to first, safe on an error. Musial line to center, 2 out. Rendon fly to deep center, 3 out. Pitching for Carolina, Stan Kobielski. McCovey struck out, 1 out. Edmonds fly down the right field line, 2 out. Justice struck out, 3 out. Trout fly to shallow left, 1 out.
Joe Carter.
Carter hit a solo homer to left center, 393 feet, Carolina 1 real 0. Mattingly grounded a single between
Strike
first and
three.
second. Martinez struck out, 2 out. Alomar grounded to third, forcing Mattingly at second, 3 out. Killebrew flied to deep center, 1 out. Murphy flied deep down the left field line,
Ball
2 out.
four.
BGO walked. Bagwell grounded to second, 3 out. Chapman flied to very deep right center, 1 out. Boudreau lined a single to center.
Poop.
Musial grounded to second, second to first double play, 3 out. Vaughn flied shallow down left field line, 1 out. O'Farrell lined a single up the middle.
Poop.
McCovey grounded to second, second to first double
Strike
play,
three.
3 out. Rendon struck out, 1 out. Trout grounded to third, 2 out. Carter grounded to third, safe on throwing error, Carter to second. Mattingly grounded to first, 3 out. Edmonds grounded a single between first and second. Justice lined to second, 1 out.
Ball four.
Killebrew walked, Edmonds to second. Murphy hit a 3-run homer to left center, 395 feet, real 3 Carolina 1. BGO grounded to second, 2 out. Bagwell grounded a single between third and short.
Poop.
Bagwell caught stealing second, 3 out. Martinez grounded to second, 1 out.
Strike three.
Alomar struck out, 2 out. Chapman lined a triple to right.
Strike three.
Boudreau struck out, 3 out.
Holy cow.
Vaughn grounded to second, 1 out. O'Farrell flied to left center, 2
Ball
out.
four.
McCovey walked. Edmonds flied to deep left center, 3 out. Musial flied to deep right center, 1 out.
Ball four.
Rendon walked. Trout flied to deep left center, 2 out. Carter grounded to second, 3 out.
Ball four. Take your base.
Justice walked.
Ball four.
Killebrew walked, Justice to second.
We have Beatles and Dwayne in here tonight.
Murphy flied to shallow right center, 1
If you
out.
didn't know Beatles, we've got so much going on over here. We're running a hockey league that's in season 2. And we're
BGO
about
flied
ready
to shallow
to
left,
start a
2 out.
basketball tournament league, and then football is in season 5. It's nonstop over here.
Bagwell flied to deep center, 3 out. Mattingly grounded to first, 1 out. Martinez grounded to first, 2 out.
Strike three.
Alomar struck out,
Yeah.
3 out. Vaughn singled to left.
Out.
Vaughn caught stealing second, 1 out. O'Farrell lined a single between third and short. McCovey lined to second, O'Farrell caught off first, 3 out.
Defensive replacements coming in. The Smiths coming in for defense.
Chapman grounded to short, 1 out.
Injury. Boudreau out of the game.
Boudreau lined a single to left, Boudreau injured. Viscal is the new runner at first.
Viscal. That Viscal.
Musial grounded to short, forcing Viscal at second, 2 out. Rendon lined to third, 3 out.
Slow chopper.
Edmonds singled on the infield. Justice grounded to short, Edmonds to second, 1 out. Killebrew intentionally walked. Smith struck out, 2 out.
Uh-oh, in the corner.
Biggio doubled off the wall down the third base line, Edmonds scored, Killebrew scored, Real 5 Carolina 1. Bagwell lined a single to center, Biggio scored, Real 6 Carolina 1. Pitching for Carolina, Danny Cox. Wild pitch, Bagwell out going for second, Bagwell out at second, 3 out. Trout fly to center, 1 out. Carter struck out, 2 out.
And Chicago, the big win at home. 16-3 Real starts out. Some teams really hot to start the season. So on to the 8th we go. Lehigh and Manchester. Manchester, Tudor, another win. Beantown 5-4. Real and Carolina, the second one. This time a 1-0. Heck of a matchup here. Real goes to 17-3. Vegas beats Crystal Lake. Washington a winner. Lancaster over Philly, and the Union Stewards beat Edmonton. So on to the 9th. Switching things up here a little bit. I'm just going to have to do that St. Louis-Manchester game just for the grudge match alone. Beantown, Chicago, 6-2. Lehigh, 5-3 over Gary. Edmonton with a winner, Garrett Cole, in a great season. He's in his 2023 season. Washington beats Crystal Lake. Philly a winner. Real loses this time to Carolina. San Francisco beats Vegas 10-3. Let's take a look at the St. Louis and Manchester teams. Heading in to Manchester, where they play in Ebbets Field. Let's play ball. We got Apier against
Pitching for
Newhouse.
Manchester, Kevin Apier. Sisler fly to left center, 1 out. Finley struck out, 2 out. Collins lined a single between first and second. Collins stole second. Mays lined to second.
Collins
3
has
out.
been on this
Pitching for St. Louis,
team
Hal Newhouser.
for a long time. How long will he stay? He's running out of years.
Fernandez grounded to short, 1 out.
Ball 4.
Ott walked.
Ball 4.
DiMaggio walked, Ott to second.
Poop.
Gehrig grounded to short, second to first double play,
Strike 3.
3 out. Caminiti struck out, 1 out.
Call me needy.
Speaker grounded to second, 2 out.
Holy cow.
Campanella fly to deep center, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Ramirez struck out, 1 out.
Holy cow.
Robinson grounded to second, 2 out. King fly to left center, 3 out.
Holy cow.
Bancroft fly to center, 1 out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Cruz walked.
Poop.
Cruz stole second. Sisler grounded to second, Cruz to third, 2 out. Finley grounded to third, 3 out. Slot grounded to second, 1 out. Ashburn grounded to the pitcher, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Fernandez walked.
Ball 4.
Ott walked, Fernandez to second. DiMaggio fly to deep right center, 3 out. Collins grounded to second, 1 out. Mays popped to short, 2 out. Caminiti fly to right, 3 out.
First hit of
Gehrig
the
singled
game
up the middle.
for Red Bolts there with Luke Gehrig.
Strike 3.
Ramirez struck out, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Robinson struck out, 2 out. King fly to deep left center,
Welcome in,
3 out.
David. David enjoying his Xfinity services in the
Speaker
greater
grounded to
Chicago
third,
area.
1 out.
Probably got him on in the background while he's tuning into this.
Campanella grounded to third, 2 out.
Ball 4. Holy cow.
Bancroft walked.
Poop.
Jose Cruz playing against his former
Bancroft
team. Your
stole
boys
second.
are doing good, David. You just missed an earlier game where
Strike 3.
Cruz struck
they
out,
won. They
3
beat
out.
Carolina. We'll take a look at the standings here when we get done
Slot
with this. I'm going to
grounded to
get through
second,
about
1
12
out.
days, 12, 13 days and turn it over. And I think Bernie said he might be doing some tomorrow.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Ashburn walked.
Poop.
It's Red Bolt team. Is this their year? Are they in a rebuild? They've kind of been in a perpetual rebuild of sorts.
Fernandez walked, Ashburn to second. Ott grounded a single between third and short, Ashburn to third, Fernandez to second.
Strike 3.
DiMaggio
No
struck
runs
out,
yet.
2 out.
Bases loaded for Lou Gehrig.
Strike 3.
Gehrig struck out, 3
Newhouser
out.
gets out of a jam there. Big time.
Sisler grounded to first, 1 out. Finley fly to deep right center, 2 out. Collins popped to second, 3 out. Ramirez grounded a single between third and short.
Jackie Robinson playing in a familiar place here.
Robinson
Evans.
grounded a single between first and second, Ramirez to second.
Can Newhouser get out of another jam?
King grounded to short, forcing Robinson at second, Ramirez to third, 1 out.
First runs.
Slot grounded a single between third and short. Ramirez scored. King to second. Manchester 1 St. Louis 0.
Red
Ashburn
Bulls draw
grounded to
first
second.
blood.
Second to
This
first
grudge
double play.
match.
3 out. Mays popped to short. 1 out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Caminiti walked.
Can the Hawks
Caminiti
get that
stole
run
second.
back?
Speaker fly to center. 2 out. Campanella line to short. 3 out.
Strike 3.
Fernandez struck out. 1 out.
Ball 4.
Ott walked. DiMaggio doubled to right center. Ott to third. Gehrig intentionally walked. Ramirez flied down the left field line. Sacrifice. Ott scored. 2 out. Manchester 2 St. Louis 0. Robinson popped to short. 3 out. Bancroft fly to deep right. 1 out.
Strike 3.
Cruz struck out. 2 out.
Strike 3.
Sisler struck out. 3 out.
Ball 4.
King walked.
Manchester
Slot
looking
lined
for
a single
insurance
between
runs.
first and second. King to second.
Ball 4.
Ashburn walked. King to third. Slot to second. Pitching for St. Louis, Xavier Hernandez.
All right. Philadelphia taking their finger crossed chance. See how it goes. Another insurance run here.
Fernandez
for sure.
grounded to short.
Nothing.
Second to first double play. King scored. Slot to third. 2 out. Manchester 3 St. Louis 0. Ott fly to deep left center. 3 out. Finley singled on the infield.
Ball 4.
Uh-oh. They want to make a quick
Collins
inning.
walked. Finley to second.
Tying run at the plate. Here's Willie Mays. And there you go, folks. We are tied up. Willie Mays puts it in the deck here in the ninth. We're 3-3. This
Mays
thing
hit a
ain't
3-run
over.
homer to right center. 358 feet. St. Louis 3 Manchester 3.
Take care of
Pitching for
Beals. Thanks
Manchester,
stopping by.
Joel Johnston. Caminiti fly to deep right. 1 out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Speaker walked. Pitching for Manchester, Mark Dewey.
Two.
Speaker stole second.
Oh, and hits just keep coming here in the top of the ninth. As Campanella parks it. Campanella getting back at his
Campanella
old
hit a 2-run homer to
franchise
right
in
center.
their park.
361 feet. St. Louis 5 Manchester 3. Bancroft grounded to the pitcher. 2 out. Cruz fly to right. 3 out.
Oh, it's not going to be an easy one here. Red Bolt's only down 2.
DiMaggio doubled off the wall down the left field line.
Strike 3.
Gehrig struck out. 1 out.
Here's Manny Ramirez. Ooh, this one stays in the park. Down to 1 out here. Can they
Ramirez
tie it
flied
up?
down the left field line. 2 out.
Oh, that's going to score a run. We're within 1. Jackie
Robinson grounded a
comes through.
single between third and short. DiMaggio scored. St. Louis 5 Manchester 4.
Xavier Hernandez versus Jeff King. Trying to keep Robinson safe. Uh-oh. Robinson heads to third.
King
Now a
grounded a
pass ball
single
wild
between
pitch
first
will
and
tie it
second,
up.
Robinson to third.
Strike 3.
And Slot strikes out, and the Red Bolts on the road, St. Louis on the road beats the Red Bolts. And let's take a look at where we're at here. We are on the 10th. What games we got on the 11th and 12th here? Take a look at the 10th. I may do Chicago and Philadelphia since Midlife's hanging around, cheering on his team. Manchester, this time, 4-0. Beantown, a winner over Lancaster. Lehigh shuts out Gary. 17-4, David Lando, your Real team is, and this time they're shut out by Tiny Bonham and the Union Stewards. Washington beats Crystal Lake. Carolina over Edmonton. Vegas beats San Fran. Let's take a look at the old Chico's franchise, and they head into Philadelphia, another team that's playing in Briggs. Dazzy Vance
Pitching for
Knapp
Philadelphia,
Rucker.
Knapp, Rucker.
Strike 3.
Critch struck out, 1 out. Gosling grounded to second, 2 out.
Well, I do see what you're talking about there, Midlife, with, Honus Wagner with a big hit, but Tim Hewlett instead of George
Wagner
Davis.
hit a solo homer down the left field line, 342 feet, Chicago 1 Philadelphia 0.
That is hurting.
Harris line to center, 3 out. Pitching for Chicago.
This guy
Dazzy
here, I think, may lead
Vance.
the league in batting. My prediction, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr. tripled to left. Carew grounded to third, Acuna Jr. scored, 1 out, Chicago 1 Philadelphia 1. Heilman lined a single to right center.
Oh, error. Cabrera tossed that one. Miguel did.
Pujols
Into
grounded
the
to
outfield.
third, safe on an error, Heilman to second.
Strike 3.
Hoyle struck out, 2 out. Puckett fly to center, 3 out. Judge grounded to first, 1 out. Sheffield line to third, 2 out. Bench lined a single between third and short. Cabrera grounded a single between third and short, bench to third.
2 out. Big hit there.
Guerrero singled to left center, bench scored, Cabrera to third, Chicago 2 Philadelphia 1.
Holy cow.
Carew bobbled it.
Critch grounded to first, safe on an error, Cabrera scored, Guerrero to
Uh-oh.
second,
2 out
Chicago 3
madness.
Philadelphia 1. Goslin lined a single to left center, Guerrero scored, Critch to second, Chicago 4 Philadelphia 1.
That error is setting up a big inning here.
Holy cow.
Wagner fly to shallow center, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Hewlett struck out, 1 out. Smith grounded to second, 2 out. Grow popped to short, 3 out. Harris doubled to left center. Judge line to short, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Sheffield struck out, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Bench struck out, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Acuna Jr. struck out, 1 out.
Dead ball.
Carew hit by pitch. Carew picked off first, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Should be a big year for Heilman. I know Midlife he
Heilman
did a
walked.
trade about 3 or 4 seasons ago. I think Heilman and he is getting into those big years
Strike
now.
3.
Pujols struck out, 3 out. Cabrera grounded to third, 1 out.
Holy cow. Holy cow.
Solo shot.
Guerrero hit a solo homer to left, 350 feet, Chicago 5 Philadelphia 1. Grich flied shallow down left field line, 2 out. Goslin line to second, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Hoyle struck out, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Puckett struck out, 2 out. Hewlett doubled to left center. Smith popped to third, 3 out. Wagner grounded to first, 1 out.
Holy cow.
All right, folks. I'm going to
Harris
zoom
hit a
this
solo homer to left, 348 feet, Chicago 6 Philadelphia 1.
Let's just go ahead and zoom it to the end. See what we get. And 11-2. Chicago poured that one on. Let's see what else we got. I'll probably do one more game here before we call it a night. It may get us to probably take us to the 14th. Crystal Lake and Washington. They play each other on the 12th? No, I think I might want to do that one. That's a heck of a matchup right there. St. Louis and Manchester. Manchester 2-0. Carolina takes a loss. Hershiser 2-2. Beantown gets the win. Gary upsets Lehigh. 11-inning win. Vegas loses to San Fran. Chicago beats Philly, and Real with a winner. So let's take a look at Crystal Lake and Washington. Haven't seen the Killers. Take a look at them. Dwight Gooden against Mort Cooper.
Pitching for Washington, Mort Cooper.
Ball 4.
Judge walked. Bond singled between first and second, Judge to third. Williams popped to first, 1 out. Griffey Jr. grounded to first, Judge scored, Bonds to second, 2 out, Crystal Lake 1 Washington 0. Fox grounded to short, 3 out. Pitching for Crystal Lake, Dwight Gooden. Hamilton grounded a single between third and short.
Poof.
Hamilton stole second. Slaughter tripled off the wall in right, Hamilton scored, Crystal Lake 1 Washington 1. Baker fly to deep left center, sacrifice, Slaughter scored, 1 out, Washington 2 Crystal Lake 1. Ruth singled on the infield, Ruth to second, Ruth to second. Dolan singled to left, Ruth to third. Dolan stole second.
Ball 4.
Bruthers walked. Whitaker lined a single to left center, Ruth scored, Dolan to third, Bruthers to second, Washington 3 Crystal Lake 1. Harper lined a single between third and short, Dolan scored, Bruthers to third, Whitaker to second, Washington 4 Crystal Lake 1. Moore grounded to third, forcing Harper at second, Ruther scored, Whitaker to third, 2 out, Washington 5 Crystal Lake 1. Pitching for Crystal Lake, Randy Johnson. Hamilton grounded to second, 3 out. Williams fly to shallow left center, 1 out. Thompson doubled off the wall in left center.
Strike 3.
Clayton struck out, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Manwaring walked. Judge grounded to short, forcing Manwaring at second,
Ball 4.
3 out. Slaughter walked. Baker bunted out to the pitcher, Slaughter to second, sacrifice, 1 out. Ruth lined a single to left center, Slaughter to third.
Strike 3.
Dolan struck
Yeah.
out, 2 out.
The Clowns pouring it on here early.
Ruthers lined a triple down the right field line, Slaughter scored, Ruth scored, Washington 7 Crystal Lake 1.
Let's go ahead and zoom this one. It's a little out of hand. Feature another game here. Washington holds on 9-4. Big win as they start out 21-4. Oh, what do we got? All games on the 11th have been played. Let's take a look at what we got here. Real beats Beantown. Gary does the most difficult thing, and that's beat Washington 3-2. Philly with a win. Manchester with a win, and Crystal Lake with the win. So I'm going to go up to the 14th or 15th and shut it down. I'll probably do one more game here. Let's find one. Chicago and Union Stewards. Oh, Chicago takes a loss. Vegas beats Manchester. St. Louis beats Lehigh. San Fran a winner. All right, Steve, that's enough. How many days you doing? Dude, we got to get done by Friday. Just for that, the next game features the Union Stewards, just because Mike chimed in. Lancaster, a big winner. Washington, a big winner. And Philadelphia. And let's see who Mike's playing. Oh, we're going to do that game. Union Stewards and Chicago. Edmonton and Philly. Philly a winner. Manchester a winner. Lehigh. Crystal Lake. Real. Lancaster and Washington on fire. But let's take a look at these Union Stewards. Bring Mike some good luck. Not a chance, man.
Pitching
Let's
for
do a
Union
little
Stewards, Sandy Koufax.
Oh my gosh, Sandy Koufax. What do we got going on here? Got a nice Mike Silva rendition here of Yankee Stadium, I believe.
Strike 3.
Gridge struck out, 1 out.
Hey, Clue, if you're out there, co-commissioner, go
Goslin
ahead and
line
fill
to
these
second,
guys in like
2
it's
out.
their first season.
Wagner fly to very
Yeah,
deep right,
thanks, David.
3 out.
Where's this Mike Silva guy
Pitching for
at?
Chicago, Walter Johnson. Cobb fly to very deep left, 1 out. Hornsby grounded to second, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Murray struck out, 3 out.
Oh, Joe Harris.
Harris hit a solo homer down the right field line, 311 feet. Chicago 1, Union Stewards 0.
Yankee Stadium's at Hitters Park.
Judge hit a solo homer down the right field line, 313
Strike
feet.
3.
Chicago 2, Union Stewards 0. Sheffield struck out, 1 out.
Holy cow! Holy cow!
Bench hit a solo homer down the left field line, 318 feet.
Strike 3.
Chicago 3, Union Stewards 0. Cabrera struck out, 2 out. Guerrero grounded a single between first and second.
Ball 4.
Grich walked, Guerrero to second. Goslin popped to short, 3 out.
Poot.
Keller grounded to the pitcher, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Jones struck out, 2 out. Ripken fly to shallow right center, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Wagner struck out, tagged out, 1 out. Harris singled to right.
Strike 3.
Judge struck out, 2 out. Sheffield fly to right center, 3 out. Gordon fly to left, 1 out. Piazza fly to left center,
This
2
Walter
out.
Johnson's pretty damn good. Uh-oh. Look out. Roy Cullen by him. Yeah, Mike, and the good thing is the
Cullen
pace
hit a
I'm
solo
going
homer
tonight,
down
you'll
the
be
right
able to
field line,
draft
307
Saturday.
feet. Chicago 3, Union Stewards 1.
So there's the good with the bad.
Cobb struck out, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Bench struck out at first, 1 out. Cabrera struck out, to first on wild pitch. Guerrero fly to deep center, 2 out.
Ball 4.
Grich walked, Cabrera to second.
Strike 3.
Goslin struck out, 3 out. Hornsby grounded to the pitcher, 1 out.
Poot.
Murray grounded to third, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Keller struck out, 3 out. Wagner lined a single between first and second. Wagner stole second. Harris bunted out to the pitcher, Wagner to third, sacrifice, 1 out. Judge fly to deep right, sacrifice, Wagner scored, 2 out, Chicago 4, Union Stewards 1. Sheffield grounded to third, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Jones struck out, 1 out.
Ball 4.
Ripken walked. Gordon grounded to short, forcing Ripken at second, 2 out. Piazza popped to short, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Bench struck out, 1 out. Cabrera doubled off the wall in left.
Strike 3.
Guerrero struck out, 2 out. Grich grounded to short, 3 out.
Cullenbine, the only 2 hits for the baseball club.
Cullenbine grounded a single between third and short.
Strike 3.
Cobb struck out, 1 out. Hornsby grounded to short, forcing Cullenbine at second,
Ball 4.
2 out.
Tying run at the plate.
Murray
though.
walked, Hornsby to second. Wild pitch, Hornsby to third, Murray to second.
Strike 3.
Keller struck out, 3 out. Goslin lined a single between first and second. Wagner fly to very deep right, 1 out. Harris fly to very deep right, 2 out.
Poof.
Judge singled on the infield, Goslin to second. Sheffield lined a single to right, Goslin scored, Judge to second, Chicago 5 Union Stewards 1, bench fly to shallow left center, 3 out.
Can the Union Stewards get back into this one?
Jones fly to deep right, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Ripken struck
Yeah.
out, 2 out.
Strike 3.
Gordon struck out, 3 out.
Strike 3.
Koufax struck out 11, but he's given up 10 hits.
Cabrera struck out, 1 out. Guerrero grounded to short, 2 out. Grich lined a single to right.
Strike 3.
12 on the day.
Goslin struck out, 3 out. Piazza grounded to short, 1 out.
Holy cow.
Cullenbine grounded to second, 2 out. Cobb lined to second, 3 out.
Ball 4.
Wagner walked. Pitching for Union Stewards, Jeff Russell.
Holy cow.
Harris fly to deep right center, 1 out.
Strike 3.
Judge struck out, 2 out.
Poot.
Sheffield grounded to third, 3 out.
Here it is,
Strike 3.
final
Hornsby
stand.
struck out, 1 out.
Strike 3. You're out.
Johnson having a hell of a day.
Murray struck out, 2 out.
And that's it. Buckshot comes out ahead on the road. Where are we at? So we're at the 15th. Do I dare press the buttons again? I won't cause too much anxiety. Let's take a look at the standings as they are right now. Washington with a big lead out there, 5-game lead already, 23-5, 821 winning percentage, and Real, those 2 teams out in a big way early in the season. Again, top 3 make the playoffs, so something to watch month by month as we go. Thanks for tuning in. Hop over on Discord. I see some folks are in there, no doubt, talking about how much they've enjoyed this broadcast. So I'm going to pop out, close it, zip the file, and post it. And I think Bernie's got some May games